Hello. um, hey, I just was thinking. And I was down here by the lake. Finally, beautiful over here. And, I was thinking. I don't know, I heard a song, and it made me think. You know, I think a lot. Anyways, I want to share a little bit. I just wanted to tell everybody, to maybe be careful of what you do. Your actions can affect somebody's life either negatively or positively. It depends on what kind of person you want to be. If you want to be someone, like a wrecking ball, and you want to destroy everyone's life around you, then walk around being hurt and, saying terrible things to people around you. And you will demolish. But for me personally, I don't want to demolish people. I don't think anybody truly wants to demolish people. Like, in the root of it, I don't think people really want to hurt somebody. Only people just retaliate a lot. People want to hurt someone else because they're hurting. But in the end, it doesn't help anybody. It just makes two people hurt, or however many people hurt. You just spread that hurt. And it doesn't even make you feel better, which is weird. Like, it gives you like a strange sense of like, haha, I feel a little better, but you don't. Because every time it happens, you react the same way. You try to take out and hurt someone else so that you feel better. But it never makes you feel better, it just makes you bitter. And bitter and better aren't the same thing. So I just, every single person is very important. I know there's so many, people in this world, but every single one of you has a purpose, has a meaning, there's a reason behind why you're here, and whether you want to accept it or not is up to you. Whether you want to find out what that reason is up to you. Whether you want to just live comfortably and like in the shadows and not do anything about it and just kind of live on the low key, that doesn't mean that you never had a purpose. That doesn't mean that you are important. That just means that you wanted to, I guess, live comfortably. That doesn't mean that you're not important. I feel like everyone's super important and we just don't realize it. I know we ought to not think higher of ourselves, like we can't think we're God or anything, but we can't think that we don't matter. One person can make a huge difference. So what you do doesn't go unnoticed by people around you. Sometimes, but a lot of times people around you will notice things that you do, and whether it be good or bad is up to you. Whether you want to send off a good impression or a bad one, whether you want to build somebody up or break somebody down is completely up to you. But let me just tell you this. If you break somebody down, you can impact their lives in the worst way. And they can break somebody else down and break others down, and it just makes the world more jaded. But if you want to build somebody up, it can impact their life even more so. And they can impact somebody else in the same way, in a positive way. And that could even make the world better. And it can make a huge difference. I don't think people realize how much we affect each other. And whether we want to do a good thing or a bad thing is up to us. So don't think that your actions go unnoticed by your peers, because people do notice. People do notice. But whether you want it to be a good thing or a bad thing is up to you. But, just like Just like you could be famous or you can be infamous. So which one do you want to be? And just don't think that like things that you do just are totally your not important. The actions you do or your choices you make don't have an impact on somebody, because they do, in a negative or a positive way. I was playing this game. Stacy, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, you and I were playing this game. It's called Life is Strange. And every single choice you make, like, impacts something. It has an impact on someone. And I was thinking, man, how true that is. Like, you don't realize just the little tiniest things you do can change everything. And it's really weird. It's kind of trippy and stuff. But I don't know. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, because I don't know, people don't know their worth, and people think that, no one cares what I do. It's not true. It's not true. At least one person cares about what you do. Now, if you want to, affect people negatively, I don't think people just want to. People just hurt and have a chip on their shoulder. But some people are resilient. Some people are like, some people, if you try to affect them negatively, they don't react to it. But the next person will. So, I guess I encourage everybody to be an impact in a positive way. Because what you do impacts somebody. Whatever it is you decide to do. I hope you choose to do, a positive thing. Impact people positively. I think that lasts longer. But, I look like a floating head. Like, I'm just a floating head around here because the lighting's so terrible. Anyways, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. I can't think of anything further than that. But, yeah. So who do you want to be? I'm going to leave it at that.